Yeah.
It just gets shut down instantly because Seven's aware of it.
They're doing it. They're doing it. The Stinger round. They're actually full buying. It's not the quintuple Stinger no armor. They're just actually forcing.
Well,
Rob,
no armor is kind of strange, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if your mic is. We might not be able to hear
is it not
you,
on
but
yet? Okay.
It's on.
Yeah, Rob, as a CEO, how do you feel about the economics of the Stinger buys?
Yeah. Stresses the finances of the org, I would imagine.
I think Rob's take is on it. As long as they win the round, we don't really care how they get it done.
That's pretty nice start.
Yeah. You get the plan off. They're just trying to bait and pull out utility here, just tapping it. Oh, no one's covering for Def when he's planting.
No one got in front of the wall.
Position.
Everyone dropped back into post plants before the spike got planted. That's a big miss from Sen.
Is the wall being piss green a glitch?
Yeah, because the Viper stuff touches it and turns green.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe that's what happens in real life.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, when you pee on Jade,
What color
it
is your
turns
piss?
green.
What?
What?
That's like a radioactive green.
We don't gotta talk about this right now. Not with Rob here. Let's be classy.
Okay. We'll keep it chill.
That's a rough start for Sen. I mean, same start that they had on Fracture, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They lost both pistols and both Stinger buys that game as well, so 0 for 3 right now.
Did they go for a Stinger buy in the second?
I believe so.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Test your luck with the Stingers.
It's early in the game, but does bode well for the team who has the game point.
All right, show me some Sheriff magic right now. Who's it going to be?
5 shares, 5 gamers.
5 shares, 5 headshots.
Interesting setup here for GMD. Most of the time when people play Killjoy on the map, it's that mid turret where you can see both inside of Kitchen and anyone crossing under tube to allow that kind of solo anchor on B. But instead he's allowing his Jet player to be there and setting up the turret to support. So I like them having a couple different variations on
Big
it.
spread is so nice with that, KJ.
Yeah.
I also feel like Corey's...
Oh, that was the wrong person.
Corey's yeah, it was. Corey's going to be able to run around them over here. And he's going to have support to dodge drone. He can get around the knife. He's got dash, you know, like... He's just got so much more mobility than the rest of Sentinels who are going to be trying to flush him out of that area.
And on top of that, he has a lot of freedom. With this Killjoy setup, he could leave the B site and still have full information with this KJ setup.
I think it's last year for TSM, Corey was playing Chamber on this map, and he had no freedom to move around. It's really exciting to see him on Jet and being able to actually be a little bit more loose, because he was always in the back line, not really doing much with his team.
Talk about people being loose as well. When the one map we've seen tenz play KO so far, he was playing pretty tight to the team, pretty disciplined. Just you know, ended the map with like 20 assists, just always working off his team.
One enemy remaining.
This compy needs to be a bit looser.
Okay. 1v3.
Stay cooking.
It's kind of hit up, though.
The movement
is tough.
Yeah,
I'll
that
take
is tough.
bomb plant +2.
You know, I feel like, and these guys are pro players, so I'm sure they're consummate professionals, but it feels bad that you have such a CT-sided team and you're starting on T-side, because you shouldn't win as many rounds with no duelist. Like, you should be having a bigger advantage on CT, but they're going to start probably down a major amount because of that.
I mean, to be fair, I think there is a strength to this comp. I think you can struggle with these like full-out A hits because you don't have that dive to get deep, and it also seems like they're really separating out tenz alone. But towards B, this comp is really good. If you just push them off, get in a post plant, like most teams who play this kind of build it around that post plant and trying to play off that, but they haven't really lent that way just yet.
The other big thing is that Sen's ults are crazy once they start getting online. They have so many big ults to take a site. The KO ult is great, the lockdown is fantastic as well, Viper post plant, like they have so many good tools to work with, but that only starts kicking in like round 6.
I want to see Pancata get activated on this lurk immediately, because he wasn't actually playing Viper for Loud last year. He was playing Sage, I think, on this map, and Les was playing the Viper. So this is a new role for him, and I want to make sure that he's comfortable on it.
He's just looked so good so far, like this tournament. I doubt he'll miss a beat.
I really like what they're doing with this Killjoy turret here. This is a turret that'll watch that under tube peak, so Pancata can swing off of it and activate that lurk early.
So slow, though, right? This pace.
I think they're just waiting for the rotation again, because like they need the dart back online, the knife back online.
This drone is going to be crazy deep from sacy unless someone breaks it.
I love that Nano Viper Molly combo as well. It's really hard to get through that choke, and GMD still has potentially more to pop.
Good shock darts from sacy so that the nanoswarms could
Beautiful.
hopefully not be
Sage
there.
right here.
It's good by tenz.
Nice
And that
pick,
drops the alarm bot, but Corey is ready for it. That's
Yeah.
a big kill onto Pancada.
Good
Yeah.
awareness from Corey there, clearing kitchen.
That's a tough
Okay.
spot.
It's a long angle.
Small
missed.
gap
It's a bad
there.
wall.
Wait, they
Oh.
didn't break it.
They didn't break
realize.
it.
They don't realize.
Oh, no, they
Wait,
didn't.
Oh no,
wait,
he's just
wait.
gonna
Oh my
stick.
God.
They didn't
Round's
break
over.
the wall.
Oh, shit.
I think they thought as soon as he stuck that he got off because of the fact that the wall was already broken because it was on the spike. So
Yeah.
missing
I
the
feel like
wall
that was a
actually
bold
worked.
assumption, though, right?
Like,
They didn't even bust the wall. I guess
Yeah, I
that
don't
orb that
know.
was up on B main kind of made it hard to peek out.
Damn, GG's flying in chat. It's still early.
Twitch chat.
The other thing that they're really missing here, though, is if tenz stays alive, he's got a great angle to break that part of the wall. The other guys over in the other side have to swing out kind of wide
Yeah.
into the one-way.
Way
It's a
too
big
wide.
Viper one-way. It's kind of hard for them to break the wall. So tenz just over-peeking, dying there, costs them big in the post-plan.
they got another spike plant though, so they do have a buy, and they could actually use the zekken ult like you talked about earlier. This KJ ult is super, super strong.
And there's no way they can break
Boom.
it.
Corey is just going to stay in here for as long as possible to try and get a pick.
Yeah, this is...
He's fully disrespecting.
Oh my god, he's taking the tan. Oh.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, he's
okay,
out
though,
with the
yeah.
rest of his team. They've struggled to get the plant down in these rounds, but this one should be free. Notice how no one's in front of the wall to help Def, though, at all. They're all dropping back into such passive positions, and Def's on an island.
That could be really bad. They have the Sage wall and Haze ult as well.
They
If
should
they
play
get
off.
close, they
Yeah.
could easily
Bye-bye, Def.
cover the spike.
No
Good flash out of
Lovely
tenz.
flash,
That's
yeah.
perfect from him. He will die, but now they're pushing forward past this wall.
That's
But
a lot of damage.
it's just kind of alone. This is so
That's
tough.
Corey.
Here
That's a
comes Seven's
nasty
wall.
shot.
They got a couple mollies.
Pancada's molly's already used. They'll have no more utility after this.
He's so low.
Damn,
Good
Corey with
Viper
the
molly.
op.
Time running low. If he
Gotta
stops
swing
to
it, gotta swing
defuse.
It's not half.
Didn't get half.
Yeah, it's over.
I think he's
Yeah,
won
that's
it.
a win. That's a win.
Wow.
1v3.
That is
Yeah,
so
big
close.
clutch. Big clutch up. They needed that.
That's still such a close
I
round.
mean, Sentinels win that.
that was like they had to
They-
fight tooth and nail.
They
for
was
lose
that.
squeaky,
every
man.
player, and yeah, the money. Well, actually, they can get a buy.
Yeah,
it's
they
be
can
half
still,
armor, but
still cobble a buy together. That's considering they got the site for free because of the lockdown, and that's purely like retake simulator
Yep,
round.
yep.
That was still really close.
might be a good time for a timeout. Honestly, Sentinels have been pretty proactive. with
Yeah,
taking
and
timeouts.
you have to figure out how you want to approach the ult situation on TSM. They've got a lot of big stack.
I feel like that's one of the things that can be difficult for new teams. We saw T1 struggling with this yesterday, where when you're in those post plants, it can be kind of tough when you're not used to each other to set up in those crossfires.
Yeah.
This is multiple rounds now where someone has been left forward in a post plant because it's like, oh, we have these mollies. We've practiced playing this post plant far back,
Yeah.
but they don't quite have that timing perfect to shift modes. It worked this time, but that's exploitable in the future for TSM.
Look
Corey
how
does not
bold
care.
Corey's
He
so
does not
bold
care.
because he knows that they're
He
going to use a
legged.
drone.
The jump
right?
shot onto tenz. He legged him.
He doesn't see anybody pushing up off the back of the knife. He doesn't hear a drone coming out, so he's just content to stay on a deep line.
But double walking up here in kitchen.
Alarm bot's here, so they'll get spotted.
They ping it out. They just wait.
When does tenz have his knife back? Is there any chance here that GMD gets caught
It's
with
gotta
a
be
It's
now.
back
that'd
now.
be big.
hit? Ah, no, GMD's just
my
backed
God.
up.
I mean, Corey is going to disrespect this again.
Great
Oh.
jump spot.
Look at
TSM
this
really
weak
thought
there
they were
from
going to
Sacy. This
hit A.
drone could be huge. They spot one. Oh, he's not going to
He's
know about the
wait,
second.
wait.
He
Nature's
has
getting
no idea.
baited.
Yep.
Oh, that's a
Just
perfect
doesn't
So
know.
good.
Such a perfect bait.
And now they should get spike plant for free on the other side. Def actually just walled now.
Oh,
Cheeky.
tenz is getting
Cheeky.
Yeah,
Is this a good idea, though, when you have a player advantage in the post plan?
definitely not a good idea.
but the
but if he
flank.
makes it work, we're not going to say anything.
He
He
went one for
He
one.
got his
Trade it
one.
out. Trade it out.
I think that's fine as well, because it distracts for Pancada's flank.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Damn.
Nice round, honestly.
That was a really nice round. The
Yeah.
bait in mid was
Yeah.
It was very disciplined as well. Not getting caught out by Corey with the op.
Yeah,
At
the
any
two
point.
op-buys by Corey make the eco kind of weird here for TSM.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens, though,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
if nature doesn't over-push into mid there. How does Sentinels get that opening in the round? You know, if these two kills don't happen, if they just are content to push Zekken away, Does Sentinels really have an opening there to
Yeah,
go into B?
I think you're pushing Corey off with the op, and you potentially get the spike plant, and then you have 2 people pressuring kitchen like really well.
Yeah, yeah. It just goes into a normal B hit with a post-plant flank.
You eyeing this food over here?
I am eyeing the food over there. I just saw it getting placed.
Yeah, so just so you know, your team's down a game.
No, they're just playing with their food right now. Don't worry about it.
Nice.
It is funny
Nice
to
one. I
watch
like
this next
that.
to Rob because every time Tenz gets a kill, he goes boom. I'm just sitting here listening. The mic's not even in his mouth. He's just saying it. He's just
You
going,
gotta keep the
boom.
mic off. The audience has got to hear that. Nice
He's like
second.
all Twitch chat.
That was a fast
That was a
round.
really nice
Yeah.
round for Sen.
I mean, they just barreled.
See what
it
happened
down on
after Twitch
everything.
said GG. What happened?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
3-0 in favor of Sentinels.
That A hit was so nice as well. They actually were just holding the back of the side this time, not just backing off. I mean, they were against a half buy. Maybe that's why they got the confidence, but
These players should not be lacking
no,
confidence.
absolutely
Right?
not. They should be taking. They should be taking fights. They should be holding.
Yeah.
Another op for Corey.
And this is where you see the ult game really come in. Because
Yes.
Tenz's ult into Pancada's ult for the post should win you a round, and this is going to break TSM's economy if they execute it well.
And they should be happy to challenge Corey right now as well with the Sage res up.
Wow.
You had an op, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
He did.
I mean, they're happy to take that no matter what, because Corey has to dash away.
I'm in your head.
I just hear Rob giggling behind me every time Tenz gets a kill. The couch
gives
is just
Tenz
getting
a little-
slowly
Yeah,
more
he
and more
loves it, he
biased.
Here's the
Kill
KO.
gave him his ult, I think.
I was talking to the players, and even some of them that normally use the Vandal at this event, because we're on land, they say the Phantom is just way too crisp. Like, the shots just go so precise, direct, exactly where you're aiming.
Oh, it
So,
turns down.
The Phantom seems to be...
They were
the weapon
really,
of
really
choice.
concerned about this lockdown, and this is why they get pushed off so easily.
Are they going to run B?
There's still a lot of time in the round. I think.
Wait.
They're doing the
think
Sentinels
running
thing where
B.
they just stay quiet and then re-hit.
Wait, yeah. This
Wait,
is
does
weird, but
Hayes
this
have the
positioning-
timing?
Oh, this positioning. If he hides, oh, this is going to be so good.
Beautiful.
I don't think
Sucks.
anyone expects this.
You can tell he's done this before.
Wait, you got spotted.
Oh,
He didn't even get spotted.
Still got one, though, to be fair.
Zekken have the lockdown on?
no! He
Tough,
did.
rope
tough.
maneuver.
He's two off.
Well played by Sen.
Damn.
30
Still a lot of damage
They
on
have
Saucy.
res.
Res back up.
I
All
think
the
they can
res.
beat the
Wait.
timing to get back in day, though. They didn't go fast enough.
Low
Yeah,
key
everyone's here
second
now.
after dying there. He's 1 off
Yeah,
four.
he is one off it now. They're
GMT
very
could
weak
be
though.
huge.
They're very weak. Any amount of spam.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Spike down.
15
Still winnable,
seconds.
still winnable.
Good trade.
They're right on top
7
of
is
this.
No
above
time.
He's
them.
going to
No
drop in.
time.
He's going to drop in. That's huge.
10.
They can still
Still
get
got
time.
time.
1v1. Pancada wins these.
Oh, wait,
Oh my God.
time.
No!
No time.
He's going for the
Time.
kill.
Damn, you went for a crazy play.
That's such
Oh
a
my.
bold
So
move
too
to do with
bold.
the pit up,
Too
right?
bold,
Because you
too
have
bold.
such a small amount of vision.
He's
Yeah.
spammable
He was
behind
feeling
that
himself
box
too much.
though.
I don't know why I'm talking shit like it's not Pancada, who's the best in this building at
He's the best
1v1.
clutch player. He's been the best clutch player.
Yeah, I just wouldn't have done that if I was in Pancada's spot.
It was a strange play, to be fair.
Rob, if you signed me, you would have won that round. Sorry.
That's a rough one. And that's a lot of ults being used on both sides,
Damn.
and it stops TSM's economy from getting broke.
I think again shows the inexperience together and just like not necessarily getting the reps yet and not having a protocol for when there's a KJ ult and a Sova ult's up and you want to get your pit down. Because there they all ran away and it felt a little bit like confusion.
Even on the re-hit, when Def goes for the plant, nobody's covering him, and he gets like wide swung and spammed through the box.
Yep.
That I feel like is a massive flaw right now with how Sentinels are playing, is that they're just leaving Def to plant, and they're just like, you'll be fine on your own, right?
You got
You'll
this, bro.
You got this, you're a sage.
And compare that to as well as how Hayes instantly went on the rope after the lockdown, gets into nest. Like you could tell that's something that they've practiced, it's something that they've talked about.
Seven's got res here, so I imagine he plays a bit safe.
Placing swamp grenade.
But KJ ults in again.
Again, Corey just disrespecting.
He doesn't
Look at
care
this
about
guy.
the ults. I think he was actually ready to die in the ults right there. Wow. It's the most common play, too, someone running out.
They want to go fast on this retake.
Yeah.
GMT is already out.
There's a flank, by the way,
A little too
happening here.
quick for
And there's a
GMT.
flank on the... Oh, the timing, they miss
Did they
it.
see him?
Yeah.
Wait, they
No,
missed
they
each
didn't.
other.
Hayes did not see
I think
Pancada.
Pancada's flank is going to be more impactful. Wait, he's going back to mid?
Dude!
Oh, Nate's are so aware.
The
he
legs
turned
were
just in
blocking.
time.
Yeah,
And look,
unlucky 'cause
Hayes
they're
falls off the
rezzing,
flank
right?
now. This is so good.
Yeah. Oh, he's
spike on
low.
spike.
He's on the
Sticking
bomb.
it. Just sticking it.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well, I wonder
TSM
if someone
retakes
called
look
out
nice.
that mid was an option, or he's just checking it out.
I think it's just because they're rezzing,
Yeah.
so they're being
Yeah,
as
you gotta
careful as
clear it.
possible.
Yeah.
Because if they're not rezzing, they're pushing into the site and they don't even care.
Yeah.
Yeah, TSM have been looking clean, honestly, with the retakes.
TSM has turned up.
They've been playing around the ults as well. I mean, the previous 2 rounds, I think, when the Null Command's coming in, you see Hayes playing off site so that the Viper Wall can stay up. Stops them from execing. They just have a good idea of how Sentinels are going to be playing with this comp.
Yeah, I really need Sen to pick one of the players to go up much more aggressively with Def as they get into sites. I think it's got to be tenz. I think at the moment he's just hanging back a little bit too much.
What a read, though, out of Hayes here. 3 players set up towards B. And I don't think they've played this angle up top box before.
Oh, yeah, this
Corey
is
has
scary.
to.
This drone, though.
Corey's on top. He can't even break it, so Hayes is
Spotted
alone.
1.
I mean, Corey's just baiting in this case, right? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like if you see this Viper fighting up so aggressively, you expect more than one, right?
Surely.
Look how confused Sentinels are at how they should approach and punish that. 1 Viper molly and they've allowed Hayes just to leave.
And this has been a
That
lot.
molly
of
should be
my
debated,
God,
too.
that's so unfortunate that he couldn't sit in the corner.
Hey, Corey's still on top of
You
this
can't,
box.
and I mean, they used the drone prior. You can't clear this now.
You got to use the dart, no?
This box gets unchecked.
Yeah, Corey gets value
Does
here, I
not
think,
go
every
checked.
time.
Tenz flicks
Yeah.
him. Tenz flicks him.
Patience, patience,
This,
patience.
is
Up and
this might
around
be the
it.
ace.
Is he on left hand?
I just jinxed him so hard. I just
so
jinxed him
funny.
so hard.
That's actually sick from those guys.
It's the next level fake no clear into actual clear.
Ooh, the dart?
Where did he kill him from?
Seconds left.
Through the box.
That's
Honestly, keep the
ridiculous.
camera off Zekken because he's just killing people that we have no idea from where.
Is tenz trying to get boosted up on the wall? What's he up to there?
I think he just wants to like run out there and kill them all.
Yeah, I feel like that. You know how you have a dog and it strains on the end of a leash?
It's like we're trying to pull it back in.
Yeah, yeah.
Come back, man. We got the man advantage.
tenz, heal! Heal, tenz! Heal.
That's what they were talking about when they were talking about command calls.
There you go.
Oh, bring it to me. Bring it to me.
Damn.
Okay.
Clean, 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 clean.
Yeah.
I mean, Zekken went nasty that round.
But did you see how they all went underneath? Like they all crouch walked underneath B, so that they arrive outside on the back of Corey's box. It's a really good
The
way of
presence
clearing
of
that
mind
position.
to clear it.
Yep.
Because Corey can't see them unless he's looking behind him, and then
It's hard to watch everything from up there as well. You just hope that it
Yeah,
goes
look,
unchecked.
look
it
here.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, he just instant peeked him, too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they crouch walked all the way
Yeah, yeah,
underneath,
yeah,
so that
yeah.
they're out of his vision. It's a good way of clearing that. Good
Yeah.
awareness from Sen.
Damn, their money shot actually. TSM on a half by here.
Yeah, and I think 5 rounds is like good enough for Sentinels with this squad they have.
Yeah, probably.
That's kind of cool. I've never seen that Sage
Have we
orb to
converted you,
deny
Lud?
the orb.
Welcome to the dark side.
I'm a
Or
game
you just
3
want a map
enjoyer.
three
I'm a
for-
game
for-
3
Oh,
enjoyer.
this one's
bro.
big. That's big.
And if Rob wasn't here, trust me, I would be
Out of respect.
disrespectful.
Out of
I would be-
respect.
I'm respectful, okay? Like the camera's just me standing.
Yes, you just.
Look like some reject from the Outsiders movie.
Standing man emoji.
Stop! Just move it to someone else. What are we doing over here?
Easy plants here.
Spike planted.
I do like the way that tenz is getting up with Def on these
Just to
B
hold the
plants.
angle.
Yeah, maybe it is for the
I-
cover factor, right?
I think that time his positioning was quite a bit better. Like he's able to punish anybody that tries to run
Wow.
through the wall. He's swung out a bit wider, so he's got a good crossfire.
It's not planted for Zekken's reflank. It should be fine. He's
Sacy
not going
needs to
for
stay
it.
alive here.
Oh,
Great kill.
kind of nice.
One enemy remaining.
Again, that was a flash from Tenz there they're speaking off of. Didn't get the flash, but still so good.
This is too much, I think.
Yeah.
6-5.
Yeah, this is a big recovery in the half from Sentinels.
Last round.
it
I mean, I
feels-
think you made a good call that the B site was the way better option for this team because of what they can do post plant, and that's like the main rounds they've won has been
Yeah,
B
it
site.
has
Yeah.
been. Yeah.
I also like the discipline from Zekken. He was going to try and go for a reflank, realizes that they're close on yellow, and then it's not planted for him. He won't have time, doesn't commit to it, goes back to play with tenz and secure that round.
Yeah, my boy Zekken Wickesmat.
Saw that chemistry homework.
Yeah, keeps him fresh.
I'd like to see Corey playing over towards B again. might not have impact this round because it looks like they're going towards A to start off with, and he is open there, so he's got the right read. But I think in terms of how the defense is set up, having Corey challenge him, break the drone early, force him to use a lot of that utility is going to make it easier to stop the B hits coming through, remove some of the util for the post plant. And they just faked a bit of pressure on A, and it's kept Corey rooted. So now they don't have to deal with the op moving around the map.
They're doing the double lurk again, right?
Yeah.
Which worked out previously.
And again, that turret makes sure no one reflanks them, so they're pretty safe to just chill out here and wait.
Well, it's actually just turned off.
It might be just a split.
Yeah, you're right.
Just like, we go for it.
They have Viper ult, probably on contact.
Oh, that's a deep knife from tenz trying to catch the Killjoy for the flank.
Yeah.
And GMD just dodges
he saw both.
He did?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
But GMD's dead. It won't matter now.
When is James popping that Viper? Oh, he just
Unless
popped
nature
it.
kills them both.
This is good delay.
Plant's coming in. He's gonna have
But
it to the
that's
molly,
so big from
They're
nature.
sticking this.
Oh, he survived it. Oh, I missed. Okay. Oh, wow. He was the Cade.
Pit's down.
Sacy
No, Pitts.
could be the
sorry, that's
playmaker.
defense.
Yeah, this play right now, repositioning.
1v4.
Oh my god.
Oh,
my
Nice
God.
try. He went for the trigger spin.
that's tough.
Yeah, I guess he had to.
It's the only way he's winning the round, right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Still
that's,
though, I
that
think
is great
Sen
play
getting a
from Hayes.
7-5 half is good for them, considering what we were talking about at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. It's definitely winnable, but TSM are in the controlling position.
Sure.
It feels like Fracture still, in the sense that like TSM game plan wise, strategically wise, is doing a really good job. I mean, those A retakes were just monstrous over and over and over, and that's prep.
Yeah.
This half, I'm looking a lot at tenz on the KO. He's been really solid thus far, but with this composition where you don't have that duelist to fight forward, a lot of time you're letting them in deep and then like flashing through a Viper wall as they're executing. And if he's getting a lot of value on that, he can really cripple TSM. Because I think similarly, they will want to play into like kind of getting forward, get Corey a pick, spike down, and then you're just playing the post plant like Sen was in the second half of that first half, second quarter, something like that. So, yeah.
Sometimes I feel like when you have a no duelist comp though, and you have a lot of really strong players on the supportive roles like Zekken, you can start to flash for a wider variety of people, right? You're not necessarily just flashing only for tenz, for example. And you could set up you could set up Pankata, you could set up sacy, you could set up Zekken. All of that is possible for tenz on defense.
I feel like today is kind of showing to some degree how much yesterday was covered up by tenz's Jet performance. The gaps in Sentinels' playbook, which haven't developed because they're a new team at the moment, were patched up pretty insanely by tenz just dropping 30 on Jet. But it's not something that you're going to be able to rely on once you get to bigger and bigger leagues. It's not something you can rely on at Sapala. So I like that they've spent today drilling comps that rely more on the teamwork. I think that's going to benefit them more in the long term. But it does showcase that, you know, there's still a lot to be worked on for this squad.
It is just a 5-man A hit for TSM.
So
that's a lot of info.
Yeah,
exposed
a
to
lot of
so
info.
many angles.
Oh, they're gonna plant
They're
there.
doing the safe plant. Yeah, they do want to just play this post plant fully.
Cool
Nothing to
shot from
stop it.
TSM with the mollies.
Sen have used, I'm guessing that's because they saw that Sen used the Sage Wall already, so they know they can't get Sage Wall retake.
Yeah.
You need to be breaking that wall. There needs to be a protocol to break at least 2 portions of the wall
Right
before you
away,
ever go
right?
for the retake there.
Yeah.
And TSM doing a really good job of just
That was definitely
That's trolling.
troll.
Yeah.
I do like how Hayes immediately put his orb down on this spike though too.
Pankata?
My God, he's doing parkour.
There's some molly orb.
They don't know.
What? Oh, he had the third too. The mollies are in though.
No
They
round.
can't even tap the bomb yet.
Safe hands from GMD.
He was feeling it.
Dude, Pankata just farming clips.
Yeah,
Like, actually, that was almost insane.
that was.
Not a single pistol round won on the day for Sentinels.
Yeah. It's another instance there on the pistol, though, again, where it's obvious when you're watching tenz's POV that when you watch the top teams play, they break that wall. They get behind it, they knife it up a little bit, and then they break it together, and then they go for the retake. Whereas tenz has got a little gap, and he wants to get a cheeky kill, and he's like thinking about the play that he can make instead of the best thing that would help move the round forward and help them with the retake. That's the kind of stuff that needs to be drilled out of tenz in order for him to fulfill his potential as being one of the best players in
Maybe
the world.
he even makes the calm like, hey, let's break this wall right away.
Yeah.
And you can compare
That's where he's going to be at a year from now, I think, or half a year from now. I think. I hope.
with these players around him.
Yeah.
Compare that to TSM, who on defense was always insta-breaking that wall and insta-taking those fights, which is why it was really troublesome for Sentinels to get def to plant pretty much ever when they were leaving him alone.
One or two? None.
Optimistic.
I respect it. I respect that. Very difficult to get back when you've lost all of the pistols in the series.
Yeah,
remaining.
this wall is crazy. It's like a high-low setup.
That's a guys, I've got the tech.
Yeah,
Guys.
We're in a 5v2 and they have classics. Let's style on them. That's what that is.
I think Hayes was expecting like some kind of mid-aggression there. He was just currying it in spawn for the entire round.
Currying it.
I don't think Curry will ever live that down. That was like a year and a half ago.
That is just a curry spot now, though. Deep in spawn.
Even EU players call it curry
Yeah,
spot.
even my ranked teammates.
That's what comes to mind as well.
I mean, there's not a lot of player name spots. Sabrosa, there's a Curry spot. Some people call it Shroud to the right on Ascent. Are there any others?
Yeah, there's not too many.
I know teams have some, but
I'm
I don't think there's
noticing-
like any that are in like the common
The common vernacular.
vocabulary.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that they tend to be named after the greatest of the greats.
What?
The great,
Sabrosa.
yeah, Sabrosa, you know, Shroud.
Are you memeing right now?
No. Some of the greatest players to touch the game of all time. Why do you think I'm memeing?
Because I've got a, I don't know, just this weird
Are you
feeling, I
implying that
guess.
you wouldn't like to team with Shroud?
Are you implying that I'm implying that?
Yeah, already this is going to be a rough round. And this is the one the Sen needed to win, honestly, with the
Yeah, this bonus,
spending all
right?
their money and, yeah.
Hey,
win
it
against
ain't
the
over.
bonus. It's not, but losing Pancada is rough.
Yeah,
They
also-
know there are at least 2 players yellow as well.
They don't have any utility to denied plant here. No nade, no nanoswarms. I mean, they could
Sage wall
flash
could be
through
good.
Flash
this.
Sacy in, yeah.
30 seconds.
Never
Nice.
mind, they can't.
It's going to be hard.
I mean,
Yeah, but
at
they don't
this
have
point,
Sage Ball either, so.
this might even just be a save.
Last player standing. Spike
Damn, everyone just fell apart. TSM literally just won all the duels. They just took the fights and won
And
them.
then winning the bonus.
Yeah, that's going to make things much harder for Sentinels.
Didn't even plan for the money? Do you get money if you plan after the round ends?
You do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of
And the
disrespectful.
ult
TSM are 3 rounds away from having both of the tier 2 teams being in the grand final.
Yep.
T1 and Sentinels going home first. The partnered teams.
30 seconds left.
That's crazy.
I'm going to have to defend the partner teams. Like, we're here to entertain you all, but the big thing for us is Sao Paulo.
Yeah.
That's
Right?
very
Like,
true.
For the tier 2 teams, this is the start of their season.
Rob,
The
can I
partnership
counter?
league is just
Mad
for
'cause bad.
entertainment.
But this also is just going to show how incredibly good like challengers and Ascension is going to be
It
next
is.
year in
It-
NA. There is a ridiculous amount of talent that didn't get picked up on the tier 1 teams.
And don't get me wrong, I think Sentinels is on pace to like go up astronomically from here.
Defense to Rob's point, and I won't leak them, but certain teams backed out because they didn't want to reveal their strats for Sao Paulo. So I think there's like...
We don't have any strats because we just haven't even practiced yet, so that's the beauty of it,
Based.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think there's advantage to like having the chemistry and playing a LAN event before that,
Yep.
that Sentinels was like down to do this for, and same with Team 1, but a lot of the other teams weren't even down to compete for that reason.
The majority of partnership teams will be going in Raw to Sao Paulo, so respect to these 2 for showing up and getting the practice online.
It's also not over yet. I just said, you know, maybe.
It's 10-5. It's gotta be
Rob doesn't have the
heroics.
mic to his mouth, but he just said it's kind of over. So...
30 seconds left. Spike down A.
POV, your Shazam in a
there's-
business called Rob.
Wow. That's so brutal. Wait, they're doing this.
This is all over the
They're
place
doing this.
right now,
Sacy is
yeah.
getting
One.
3 kills. There's
Got
no
place
time.
Oh.
Guys, keep downing him.
One enemy remaining.
Damn, yeah, he's in the tough
Seconds
spot
Time.
there. 8 seconds,
Wait.
There's
though.
no
Gotta grab
spike.
bomb. He's got it now. Plant's coming in. He
Oh,
fakes
he
it.
faked it like he did.
Play by GMD. With that time? You kidding me?
Such safe hands.
What
from
a play.
GMD.
2 rounds in a row where he's
Gotta
saved
respect
it.
it.
The Pancata Magic, where is it today?
I'm map 1. That was still today.
Yeah, that actually is a fair point. The 1v2, yeah,
It's about
I forgot
30
about
minutes
that.
ago.
Yeah.
Sacy did a great job with the Bulldog there, and they took so much time off. Sentinels are using their utility really well to delay TSM, but they just didn't quite have the weaponry on everybody else to make that one work.
GMD has Killjoy out there heading towards B. I don't think they're even going to use it early. I'm guessing they'll try and save it for post-plant and wait late. That can be so powerful
That
with
ult
this ult.
stack is not as strong against Sentinels, though, because they have Sacy with his ult.
Sure.
So I think you honestly have to use it early to bait it out.
Yeah, or you go for the plant and hope that Sacy uses it to try and deny the plant.
Yeah. I don't think he even commits it here. Yeah, he's not going to.
They're all too far away anyways.
Oh, but this is just to push them back into haze. If a player goes mid, there's a chance he could get a kill here, but I don't think anyone is going to push that direction.
Ooh, don't challenge that there.
Plant's coming in. Ult's going to come out, right?
Fight.
From Sacy. There it is.
That's a bit
Oh,
early.
he
That's
baited
before
it
the...
out.
Oh, no, that was off the plant tap.
Yeah, it was.
Seven's used the wall. Can they break the wall so that it's more difficult for them to plant next time? Yeah, they've done it.
Yep.
Does the ult break it now?
But now it's just...
No, I just mean can other people spam it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, no. Yeah, the ult does do
the ult
damage
breaks
to
it now.
Yeah.
Haze sign there is big. That's now the rotation cut off back through mid.
Wall's
TSM is
also
kind of
down.
committed
Yeah,
to
they're
this
not going
one.
to have the Viper ult, right?
Yeah.
No more wall.
This is difficult for TSM to get into a
30
position where they can...
seconds.
They're waiting for the...
30 seconds
This orb to
left.
go down.
What? That is
What a
absurd.
shot.
Yeah,
That's
Corey
disgusting.
It's just aim duels, though,
He can
right?
aim.
Like,
Wait,
everyone's
what's
just
this
kind of
wall?
going for their one fight.
What?
That's
What
the
is
defender's
this wall?
wall. What?
What?
Death?
Right, yeah, I think
He was trying to wall...
Oh my god!
what?
That's the first ace!
That's the first
Hey, don't worry, we
First
caught all
ace.
of it.
Let's go, Corey.
What a time to do it.
Yeah, don't worry, we caught all of it. There you go. That's funny.
Was
You know,
he-
they do say that Icebox is an aiming map.
Was he
It
trying to
is,
do like
it
the
is, and
EG
he's
like
got the aim right
Fortnite
now.
boost to knock him off, or was he just trying to block the plant? Like that wall
Oh my
might have just
God.
like fully trolled the round.
No, Def did it before the plant came
Okay.
in.
He's really feeling it this map, by
2K.
the way.
What?
Here's a 3K.
Yeah.
Yo.
I think
That was robotic.
Play it again.
Yeah, that was nice.
Beep, beep, beep,
That was
beep.
nice.
Hell.
Def massively
nice.
messed up the wall there. I mean, that is...
I have no idea what he's thinking.
I think he was trying to just wall them off completely from getting to the plant area.
Or was he cooking?
Bag was fumbled.
Why is it diagonal then?
I think he just ran
They
into
call
a
it the
wall.
def wall. You guys don't understand the high level that
Yeah,
takes
yeah, I mean,
to
I don't
put that
know.
wall down.
Yeah, I think his wall was not meant to be in that spot. It's all good.
That's a lot of damage on second. This is
I gotta
it.
say, TSM look way better in yesterday's last
Yeah,
match and today's
definitely.
match compared to their first game.
They look
Def.
prepped. Corey's locked in.
Yeah.
And I've been so impressed with Hazed. Both his calling, the adaptations he's made, and his just
Even the fragging,
individual.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're gonna have to revisit the map veto after this too. Like that conversation. They're
Yeah.
so prepped.
I mean, they just look crazy prep for Icebox.
Yeah, so maybe it was a good call.
Yeah, me being dump's nothing new.
He went up on the wall.
Wait.
Wait, tenz is
Tenz is over the
Oh,
wall.
give him a kiss.
Hello?
he got EG'd walled back.
Oh, the lurk is in too. Might be all she wrote.
This is over. This
Wait
is
a
over.
minute.
Wait a
Pause
second.
chance?
Wait.
Unless...
No, this is still over.
He has Killjoy out.
Wait,
This is winnable.
what?
It's not over.
Does Hayes have a molly? You can deny this
He's
for a
definitely
little
got
bit?
mollies, right?
He has one.
Yeah, he does.
Def has res too.
One molly.
Welcome back into the molly.
Hello.
Nice coverage.
Corey's just... He's
Okay.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah, and they're just
all
gonna
on
be able to
Hayes.
stick
The
this
the bomb's
defuse.
mollied, right? Did the molly
There's
miss?
No, no,
KO,
ball-
KO,
it was way
He
too
did
late.
get a molly.
Wow.
There you go.
You only have
They
one.
salvaged that. They salvaged that. Okay.
Only another 6 rounds to OT.
I'm just a big sen. I'm a
We
sentinel.
hold him at
Hey.
12,
They're
baby.
hanging on. They're
Get
hanging
into
on.
12 and then start playing. Start using our strats.
Look how bad the buy is,
That's
though,
what I
from
mean. They lost
Sentinels.
everyone to win that round.
Yo, Corey's a menace right now.
Yeah, he's locked in.
Destitute.
Guys actually locked in. 21 and 10.
At least they have Pancata ults.
If you're going to make a comeback and win 6 rounds in a row, this is the hardest one to win.
The half?
Yeah.
Or this round?
This round.
Like this round, yeah,
Okay.
right here.
Oh, I've never seen somebody jump up on that second ledge to do that. To be safer, I guess, from the belt push.
Why does it only push forward?
So much damage off that KJ Molly.
Yeah, that molly, what?
Oh, and that goes actually higher than the other ones, too.
I think it actually might make it a little harder to find value from like peeking someone back rafters from belt.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for the heal, bro. Needed that.
They're walking through it off the drone. This is a
Yeah,
big
where should
risk.
he look?
Kind of needs somebody to break
Possibly
this.
look.
Corey just goes around it. Nice pre-fire.
Spike down A.
Oh, it's tough.
That's
Okay,
the Viper
though.
change. Pancada feels like he has to get back into the pit at some point now.
Oh my goodness, the flash is so good.
Nature?
Standing.
Got a lineup?
Tenz v Nature
1v1.
for the game.
Oh
my God.
Nature greater than Tenz.
Wow. What a way.
What a fantastic